Greetings everyone, it's Nick here, and we're looking at Need for Speed Rivals on the PlayStation 4, developed by Ghost and Criterion Games and published by Electronic Arts in 2013. It's one of those games where I have to watch the intros at play, so I'll probably have to edit those out, because knowing Electronic Arts, they'll get me for some kind of content match, the cretins that they are. Now this is similar to previous incarnations of Need for Speed, where you control either a racer or a cop, so expect more of the same. It's open world across Redview County, and your career is based on either the racer or the cop option, but you can flip between the two. There's 11 upgradable weapons you can have to make the racing a bit more meatier and the missions, so it includes shockwaves, that's like the old EMP, spike strips to stop your opponents, and roadblocks too. A lot of it's online, but we'll just do the opening of the game, which is all, well, offline. There's unlockable cars as you would expect, a bit like Hot Pursuit on the PlayStation 3, which I've done a few videos of that, but no proper review, so we might do that at some stage. Now, also on this, you can do paint jobs, decals, and customization, which is a bit there of Need for Speed Most Wanted. So we've got cop or racer. We'll go for racer because I always think that's more exciting. A little bit of loading in this game. As I say, we won't be here for hours. We'll just show the opening.
And they're the only place you'll be safe from the cops.
This is like a tutorial at the start. So this place, we go back here each time and we'll be safe from the coppers after each mission. There's races in this, outrun the cops, and various bits and pieces travelling to different areas within the fictional Redview County. Yes. Hope you're listening to this.
You're only just getting started. So for now, choice is limited.
Oh no.
Training,
choice is limited. Now in this game, the engine sounds absolutely fantastic. They're much beefier than the previous games. I love Need for Speed Most, Need for Speed Most Wanted on the PlayStation 3. Love that as well. I didn't like on that version that the cars you just found them. I prefer unlockables. That's much better.
And when you're ready, we'll hit the road.
Right, so there's lots to do, but we'll skip forward as per usual. Gorgeous graphics, but you'd expect that on a PlayStation 4 game, although this was in 2013, so getting on a little bit now. We haven't really qualified to get any car personalisation at this stage, I don't think. There we go, there's some save slots also, so you don't have to end the game. It's quite a large open world here, nice scenery, and it is varied around the map.
For now, we'll start just outside.
Let's just do what I'll do the training course for a racer, and I'll do the training course for cop. We might come to back to this game at a later stage, I don't know, but we'll just show you a bit of an opener, show you what the game's like. So you're thinking of buying it, I think I got it quite cheaply, letting you know what to expect.
You're all set to free drive.
Good.
On the
free drive.
You'll see the speed list you chose earlier. Complete the objectives in the speed list.
Right, there's a few objectives here, and then we've completed the training. Right, so here's the map.
Pulling up the map or using easy drive in the top left of your
By selecting areas on the map, a bit like Grand Theft Auto, you can click on that and it will do a route for you and follow that, so you can't get lost really. Nitros to pick up also. Right, now we're a bit close to the action to the car there, it seemed. I would like to be a little bit further away.
You can start an event at any time.
There is dynamic weather conditions on this one, so it might start raining at some point, and it does change gradually from night till day.
Also start head-to-head races at any time by getting close to
head-to-head races, that sounds good. Hooray! Right, here we go. Oh, I can't quite remember what the controls are. It's at the shoulder pads. That lighthouse looks familiar from another game. Right, here we go. Looks like there's two different views that I can make out. Now I've let them get away a bit. I need to beat this mob. What's accelerate? Not that. Right, that's it. Right, here we go. The car can take damage and get written off at some point. There's oncoming traffic you must to avoid. This isn't a good start, Nick. You're 5th of 5. Yeah. This looks absolutely lovely, but you'd expect no less. Great attention to detail here, and I look forward to reviewing some more PlayStation 4 games. I bought this on disc, but I'm always a bit worried about getting games on disc, because if the disc suddenly doesn't read, then that's the game over. If you download it, you've got it forever, although I think it does take up more disc drive space, a hard drive space. Oops, oh that's close. Yeah, so I think I'd say to you, always download rather than get the disc. That's what I would say, because then it can't go wrong. Right, here we go, we're catching these up, so it's quite nice. 4th, get a bit of nitro there. Yeah, we'll have this mob. They're very slow. Oh, look at that, you cut across. A bit of AI. Check out the reflections of the lighting on the car, making it a bit more real. Now, the only way The only way I'm steering is looking at the map on the bottom left to see which direction we're going next. That is crucial. It does handle similar to previous Need for Speed games. Drifting, oh dear, drifting is the key. Look at that. Carbon fibre all over the road. Drifting is the key to speed here.
The higher your heat level, the harder the cops will try and chase you down.
Right. The cops, see, this game comes to its fore, as all of them did, when you're being chased by the police. So we won that race. What's next? If you completed this game, I don't really have time anymore to complete games. I just dive in there every now and again. So many games. Back in the old days, as a kid, you could have only about 3 or 4 games for a while, and then you got great at all of them. That's why some of the quality of my gameplay is good, and sometimes it's a little bit iffy. I like all these secret places you can go to, off the road, shortcuts and such. It's good to go there to try and escape the police. I'm sort of like learning the handling a bit better. Gone are the long... Oh dear. Well done, Nick. I've lost the back of the car. Gone are the days of pop-up. That's years ago. Right, we need to get away from the police. Right, goodbye. We can drive through bushes here. Right, the police should come after me. Right, let's just go an odd route, make it difficult for them to follow. That's an unusual place. Code 3 resumed. Well, we must be able to lose them here. Just continue on. Oh, look at the shadowing of this. The lighting of this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I like Need for Speed Most Wanted, we reviewed most recently on the PS3. This takes it to a new level. Although I'd like to be ever so slightly further away from the car, so I can see more of the scenery. But that's a very, very, very small criticism. Look at that stone wall in there. I think we escaped. Hurrah!
Then press the button to start the race.
Right, so we can press L1 when we're near another car to challenge them to a race. Right, occasionally we'll edit this. Look at these leaves coming down from these trees. That's pretty cool as well. It must be autumn. But no, I know it's dynamic weather conditions, but I don't think it changes through the season. So don't expect any snow, I don't think. Right, find a racer to challenge. There must be one around here somewhere. This engine sounds absolutely fantastic. Compare it to Test Drive 2 and you'll see evolution there for sure. Yeah, this game's going to be a whole heap of fun. As soon as you get used to how the car handles... Oops, can't go through there at the moment. So in training you ain't got access to that bit. Damn it. Right, got complete training before you got the whole map, it seems. Good stuff. Find a racer to challenge. Where is a racer? Check out the map, it might be an arrow. There's someone there. Right, okay. I think this is still offline. I guess it is. Right, L1. Good. Head to head, started. Now, there's a green line on the map now, which tells us where we're going in this race. I'm not sure how many cars there are to unlock in this. I'm guessing loads. But I will be coming back to this in my free time a lot of times, I think. Yeah, it does look lots and lots of fun. Right, we're going to beat this fella, surely. What's that? 1.8 miles to go. We're actually ticking out. So you know how long you got to go. There's to be checkpoints along the way. You can glance behind you if you want to, but then it goes so quick you'll probably end up having a crash. Yeah, so nice gentle learning curve here getting you into the game. Oh! Is that rubber banding? He come at me a bit there. A little bit of yeah, see, I'm getting used to it now. Good bit of drifting. Didn't lose too much speed. It's quite easy to lose all your speed if you do a heavy drift, but a light drift quite often good. You can brake round here to cause the drift, but normally just easing off the accelerator and then feathering it in on and off the button is probably better. Nitros get a bit of extra acceleration. Good. Oh yeah, man. Whoa. Good, good, good. Finish. There we go. We're nearer being a professional criminal now. Right. Set route. Yeah, the repair shop's going to be useful at some point, I would have thought. In Need for Speed Most Wanted, you just drove through a garage and it fixed it automatically. It also gave you a new paint job. Yeah, music started playing there, so I had to turn that off. Yeah, I don't know if you've got some bit of game, it puts a lot of music track on, but quite often these are copyrighted music, which is great for the game, but if you're uploading a video, you're going to dump some of the music, so I had to edit that and turn that off. Anyway, look at that mountain. It's like we're actually here. I mean, it's not far. I mean, you can tell you're not there, but what's the next generation after this going to be like? I mean, absolutely incredible. If I saw this game in my ZX Spectrum days, I would have been absolutely flabbergasted. I probably would have fainted. Right, we're lost, aren't we? I need to set a route here. There we go. We need to get back there. So I'm miles away. Let's go on a nice, pleasant drive. Yes, I was going in the wrong direction. Back we go. You can see the car's getting a bit dirty now from when we've been off-road a bit. Trees don't repeat, I don't think. Are these all different trees? That's nicely impressive. They not copy and pasted any other trees? There must be some duplications, surely. But we're going past too fast to notice. The sky looks great. I don't know if those clouds are always the same. But yeah, it does feel like we're actually here. A lot of depth to this game. A lot of good graphics. Well done, Criterion and Ghost. Meaty crashes as you expect. Speed is good. I just want to explore the whole of this place. Redview County. Let me know if you completed this game. Let me know. Is there any DLCs for this? The other games did have DLCs. We could buy extra cars and extra championships. I'm guessing this one's no different. Boomer. We're up in the mountains. We're getting there. Bit of undulation. Right, we need to get back to base. Oh god, who was that? See, that we could have challenged that person. That was some crazy. Now you have to register, I think, this game to get it online at some point, because that's the whole nature of it, to be online a lot, challenging people. We won't do that in this review. Possibly in the future, maybe not. Maybe not. Woo! You can demolish quite a lot of the scenery, as you've noticed. There's not too many police around here at the moment. Ah, there we go. There's that lighthousey thing. That might have been in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. It does look very familiar, that bit. Maybe it's a rehash a bit of the map. Right, here's the hideout here. How do we get in? We drive around, that's how. There we go. Accept. Well, look, we've got 121,000 for that, which we can use for upgrades and all that various stuff. And I've earned a trophy. Boom, I certainly need them.
To know your rival.
Good,
it's
right.
Important to know how your
Is that the end of that?
Play the cop training now.
Right, okay. Well, I think we just got enough time to do the cop training as well. Probably won't take as long as the race, and now we know sort of what we're doing and the map and stuff.
Welcome to the Redview County
So,
Police Department.
complete your career as a racer, then complete your career as a cop, either separately or both together. It makes no difference.
It's also where you'll start your training.
Often it's quite good being the cop, especially if you've got to chase 5 other people. It's pretty exciting.
This is your assignment for today.
Right.
When you have completed your training, you will be able to choose from a constantly changing set of assignments.
So we've got to do all those things.
Vehicles to your command post.
You've captured a command post.
Inside your command
What is that car?
You can choose your car, pursuit tech, and personalize
Pursuit
your license
tech,
plate.
call in the
Choose
weapons.
your unit.
Hopefully you
Let's
can
go out
call
on
in a helicopter on this. I'm not quite sure.
This is your RCPD map of Redview County.
Okay, so we've
Here
got
you'll
that
be
at the
able to
moment.
see other cops, track racers, and see the events that are open.
Right.
It is also where you choose the start location.
And there are quite a lot of
for your patrol.
events on this.
When you've completed your training, you'll be able to deploy to any
Well, I'm going
command
to complete
post.
my training in probably less than 10 minutes. Hopefully. It's auto-saving, so if it crashes, we have a power cut, or I reload it again. We start from where we got up to, which is fantastical.
You're ready for your first patrol.
Good. Right, we started off in a similar place. Instead of the base, we've got this police station now.
Assignment to complete your training. You can set a route to any destination by pulling up the map.
Yes, we know this now. We know this. Out of the two, I much prefer being a racer than a cop. It's always best to be the person running away. That's a meaty car there. So yeah, the cars do sound different. Look at that. Different engine sounds straight away. All licensed cars, I think, in this. I think. Or am I wrong? They look very similar anyway. Right, okay, so it starts pretty similar to the racer training. I guess we've got to chase people. Oh no, we just got to do the track without crashing into stuff. Every time we crash into the sides, I think we get a time penalty. Boo boo, the police. Here comes the police. Oops. Time penalty, yeah. Time penalty, half a second. Okay. This car feels heavier than the last one. Not quite as nimble in the corners. Might have to decelerate a bit. Well, it's sort of drift, but not ideal. Probably cut that more. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I'm being very cautious. A nice tunnel. And this is a nice tunnel. Woo! Here we come. Crims. I'm not sure this is good or not. That's good. That's good. I held that quite well. So you can get improved quite quickly on this if you're used to similar racing games. Oh, that was tight. Time penalty there as well. What do we need to get? There's the finish.
Racers can cross your path at any time.
I think we did
Redview
it.
County.
We did it. Did we
To
do
start
it?
a pursuit,
I need a
press the
partner.
button
I
to
can't
turn
drive
on
round on my
lights,
own.
and the pursuit begins.
Like a dog or a
If you hit
chimpanzee
a
or
racer,
something.
Or they hit you, the chase will also
Right,
start.
now we've got to chase someone. We've got to find a criminal and chase them. Is that
Bus
someone up
racer,
ahead there?
Chase them down and hit them with your vehicle until they crash out.
Right.
Or
Till
you
they
can
crash out. I like the idea of
bring
that.
them down once it becomes available.
Right, here we go. I can crash you out, son. Come to crash you out. Oh, look, this bloke's rubbish. We've got him. That's turned him round. Oops, and now we're stuck. He's still trying to get past. Okay, we've got stuck down some sort of like country path here. Where has he gone? Right. Don't let him get away. He probably stole a packet of crisps or something. We need to get him. Right. Oh, well, it's going well slow. Boof. Surely. That's the way to do it. And the guy's dead.
The more speed points you will earn.
Racer busted and we get money for that. Good. It makes you want to drive around the whole map killing people. It's good being in the police.
You completed your assignment.
Bust a racer. I would have expected a trophy for that. Don't I get a trophy for busting a racer? Maybe you have to bust 5. Command post. Another Need for Speed game's come out after this one. Yeah, I haven't got it. They're very similar, aren't they? But the details to the graphics in this one, look at that wall. I mean, sometimes you'd only drive past that briefly, and the attention to detail they put in that. I love being in the future. My car needs a wash. Because I go too much off-road, really. Back to base. Let's just try and get a bit of speed on this thing. Not too much traffic around at present. Return to command post. It's all about the base, no treble. As long as I don't write the car off, we're looking good. I don't know what that signpost said. We drove too quickly. I'm supposed to be in the police, but I'm driving around like a racer. Is there much difference? One gets paid and the other one has to, well, find their own money. Oh yeah. I'm a sucker for these games. I always like them, always. As long as it handles quite well, which this one does, and the graphics are great, which they are here quite plainly to see, then you know, win, win, win. There's a lot to do in the game. We'll be playing this for quite a long time. Online feature lifts it also. Need for Speed Rivals. That's a big thumbs up from me. It's good to see these PlayStation 4 games. The channel is typically a retro gaming channel, but it's always nice to compare where we are now from from that classic era. Boom! You wouldn't have seen this on the ZX Spectrum, I don't think. Right. Ooh. Yeah. They do like these tight turns, Criterion. It's getting a bit dark through here. Maybe we're getting later in the day. Nighttime, I presume these lamppost things come on. Some of them might have been on already. Oh, we're by the sea. And there's the command post. Let's just get in here. There we go. Upgrade your pursuit car for each vehicle by spending speed points. That's by accelerating and blasting around everywhere. A new car's available. Anyway, there we go. Car already. So we've done quite well. Better than the racer one. So I hope you liked having a look at that game. That was Need for Speed Rivals, published by Electronic Arts in 2013, developed by Ghost and Criterion Games. Thanks for watching that one as always. If you've got any comments about the game or any in the series, then please put them below. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.